Good evening, everyone. This is Colleen for Amethyst Raven readings, and this is Nico. Say hi. Hi. Nico is photogenic and loves to be on the camera. In fact, every time he sees me turn my phone on, he jumps up here. And so this is going to be a reading for water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And the way I do my readings, if you've seen me before, is I go from the last week of the previous month to the first 2 weeks, so we get an energy taking us out of April into the first 2 weeks of May. And I use several decks here. I use the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I use John Holland's. I'm going to use John Holland's Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and the Archangel Power Deck, and some cards by Colette Baron Reed. So, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'll do my plug for Coca-Cola also. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with our messages coming out of April before I actually go into the last week of April. So, the first card I get is reach out, and there's little sayings in this book that I want to read you. I don't normally use a book, but I use it for this specific deck because it's got little sayings that are pretty neat. So, let's find this one. Stop, Nico. Don't do that. And that's Mama's pillow. He wants to eat my wolf pillow. No. Alright, so the first card we get is... Get out of me. Is reach out. Okay? You guys can see that. In this card, she's sitting on 2 sets of hands, or maybe even 3 sets of hands. So number 3 on this card. This talks about the Trinity. And so, basically what this card is about is teamwork, preparation, alchemy, and achievement, right? So, it says you're a strong and capable person, yet sometimes you forget to ask other people for assistance. You struggle along doing your best, but often quite as you achieve the results you want. This card serves as a reminder that you don't have to do it alone. So the universe is asking you pretty much to reach out and ask for help, right? But your desire is going to happen sooner and more gracefully with the help of others. I mean, basically it's saying you will get there, so that's a good message coming out of April, but you may need some help to get where you're going, right? And so, what are you trying to accomplish regarding your relationships, family, friends, and the outside? Organizations are ready to help. You just have to ask them, set your career goals, and decide who has the best skills to help you reach that goal. Do some planning and preparation before action, and then watch the magic happen. Alchemy is the art of combining disparate elements to create something desirable. By uniting with others, you have the ability to create the relationship of your dreams. Be the alchemist. So, don't get in that stubborn... I feel like this is telling you to get out of that stubborn mindset of, fuck everybody else, I don't need their help. And know that with the help of others, you're going to get to where you're going. You're going to get there anyway, but you're going to get here with much more easy flow, if that makes sense. And then, coming out of April, we get the 3 of Swords, which talks about sorrow and loss. Perhaps you've just gotten divorced, or you've broken up with someone, or you've parted ways. This is talking about third-party situations, like someone's betraying you, or they're capable of inflicting hurt, and you're afraid to trust. Mistakes are made, and it's asking you to accept your blame in these mistakes, okay? So coming out of April, things have happened to you. Perhaps you got let go of a job, or, something traumatic's happened and you need to reach out for help. And so the universe is asking you to ask for help, because it can't help you unless you ask for it, right? And we also, from the Archangel Power Deck, we get the Page of Michael, and pages talk about somebody who's young, right? This person is analytical and blunt and can hurt your feelings quite easily, right? So this is talking about an exciting new challenge coming for you, but it's telling you that you have what it takes to succeed, but make sure that you're reviewing those documents carefully. So if you've lost a job, I feel a new one coming, some kind of offer. So just review those documents carefully. And then over here from Colette Barron Reads, coming out of April and into May, we get All That Glitters. So if you ever heard the saying, all that glitters isn't gold, I feel like you got someone new coming into your life, and they're not going to be what they seem. In fact, the feeling I'm getting here is they're going to seem too good to be true, but really they're not. Okay, so I feel like this is a seasoned person, and by seasoned I mean someone who's been around the block, let's say. Not in a relationship sense, but in a financial sense, right? And so they know that there's more to life than just money, right? So all that glitters isn't gold. So like you looking for that specific kind of connection with somebody, this person is going to seem like they have everything, but what they don't have is that deep and unacquitted love, right? So they're looking for that too. So those are messages going to have April, and for the last week in April, going out, you get the Hermit card, okay? And this, talking about coming out of April, is about quiet reflection, right? Going within, and maybe isolating yourself and just concentrating on work. This represents withdrawal, right? Like from life's problems. You're going for inner reflection to try to get the answers to the questions. So make decisions cautiously. Take advice from others, which goes with reach out, right? You can't be in the hermit mode forever. They're asking you to come out of there, right? But for the last week in April, you've been in the hermit mode. You're going to meet someone who's going to defend and inspire you, right? This is even a possible vacation, right? Basically, follow your heart and not the crowd, okay? And, listen to that intuition, but it's okay to isolate yourself, but don't stay there forever, okay? And then the next card we get is the Four of Cups, okay? And the Four of Cups talks about becoming dissatisfied with, financial aspects and wanting more. A focus on, you're dissatisfied with material possessions and you need something more. This is talking about sadness, depression, self-absorption. You must take action if you're going to find the answer to happiness, right? So in order to be happy, to become happy, you have to be happy, right? So you have to live and celebrate. And to me, this is like telling you, take the damn cup. Look, he's like trying to hand it to you, and you're stubborn, and you're like, no, I'm not going. I don't want to do it. And the universe is like, will you just take the damn cup? Will you just try it? You might like it. So that's what I'm getting out of that. Like, don't, like, it's right next to the Hermit card. Like, don't stay in that position, right? And then after the Four of Cups, we get the Six of Swords, okay? And the Six of Swords, to me, you can see they're leaving, and they're covered up, and she doesn't even, I feel like she doesn't even see where she's going, and it doesn't even matter to her where she's going. She just wants out of wherever she's at, right? So, problems, unfavorable judgment, unwanted marriage proposals, like, she's just like, no, leave me alone, get me the fuck out of here, I don't want none of this. So, this is about dealing with the aftermath, right? These are things that drain your energy. The future is going to be better than the present, okay? This is talking about travel or a journey, and I feel like possibly by water, right? So maybe you're going to cross water, or go to the ocean, because water is very healing, okay? And this is for the water sign, so we could be talking about, this is could be you, or you have a Scorpio or a Pisces or a Cancer in your chart, right? Or the person you know does, okay? So come out of that quiet reflection and take that trip, right? So give yourself some happiness. And I feel like as soon as you let go and you decide to leave your house and go do something, that's when things fall into place, right? The next card you get is the Nine of Pentacles. And the nine, sorry, the dog's just throwing his food bowl around. Or his water bowl. Will you get him tomorrow, son? And so the Nine of Pentacles talks about money and possessions, right? It talks about them being safe. So be cautious with your money, right? You're going to have plenty, but, don't spend extravagantly, right? So this vacation you're going on, take a little trip, but don't spend all your money there. Is I feel like what it's saying. So rely on your own instincts and research. And it's not good to trust financial advisors at this time, okay? This is some form of money coming into your life, whether it's through that new job I was talking about, or just in general. Get out, enjoy yourself, spend it, more will come, but just be cautious with what you're spending, okay? And as we go into the second week of May, we get the Fool. And the Fool is just that. It's the Fool. He doesn't pay attention. He doesn't think about the consequences. He just goes with the flow, right? So this is talking about being unpredictable and being spontaneous, okay, adventurous, a free spirit. And this goes along with this trip I see you taking. This is talking about a dreamer, okay? And it's like no restrictions, like a child, right? Just go and have fun, and don't worry about it till you get back. This signifies a new phase in your life, so trust in your own ideas and plans, no matter where they're going to take you, okay? So this is, and then right next to this, we get the Knight of Wands. So I see the Knight of Wands, I see somebody coming into your life. This is an older gentleman, probably around 40. This guy is seductive and charming and confident, right? And he's full of energy. This is, he's good at starting things, but not at maintaining them. So I'm not sure if this is the type of person that's going to really stick around. But this guy seeks constant change. He's impatient. He's on the go. He likes to travel, right? Come on. Stop. Sorry, guys. Anyways, this guy, he's going to be fun for now, but I'm not sure that this is the type of guy that's going to stay around, okay? But while he is here, he's going to show you, this could just be a friend of yours, or you could be in the Knight of Wands energy, right? This could be you, like, screw all that relationship crap, I'm just here to have fun, and let's go with the flow, right? This person understands other people's motivations, why they do things. I feel like this person is really intuitive, and is... Come. Sit. Sorry. He gets a little rambunctious with my son sometimes. My son's being a brat. So anyways, we're talking about the Knight of Pentacles here, and this guy's emotional, enthusiastic, okay? So just get ready to be having some fun, okay? Get ready to be going out on some dates is what I'm feeling. And then we get the Two of Cups here, okay? And the Two of Cups talks about a new love affair, and I feel like this is where the Knight came in, right? Two people are finally going to come together after a long flirtation. So this could be maybe a friend of yours, and something changes, and they see you in a different light, is what I feel like, okay? And so, in the second week of May, it looks like you're going to be lighthearted and having some good, and having some fun with some friends, and maybe even go a little further than that. So this is a broken relationship healed through forgiveness, so this could even be a reconciliation of somebody from the past, okay? This is the start of a new relationship. It's going to have a dramatic effect on your life. This could even be new friends at work and a new job, okay? And 2 on the card tells me, 2 people, a union of some sort, okay? And then we get the Ace of Cups next to that. And so this is talking about just what we've been talking about in this whole week is intense friendships, loyalty, and follow your heart and not the crowd, okay? So if someone's saying, oh my god, that's a bad idea, don't do that, like you guys are friends or whatever, or that's not a good job choice, I would just say, go with your heart and not the crowd. You can trust this person. You're going to find your soulmate, so count on your friends, okay? So just be listening to your own intuition at this time. Get up here, right now. Come. Sit. Stay. Sorry, guys. Mama, finish this reading, will you? Okay, so, and then as we go into the second week of May, we get the Five of Pentacles, okay? And 5 talks about changes, right? So, this is talking about, this is talking about emotional and financial worry. Like, maybe you're not making enough money. Maybe you're worried about how you're going to pay those bills, okay? Support loss from friends and family. So, I feel like with this new guy, some of your friends and family might not be too pleased about it and think that you're making a bad choice. But like I said before, go with your intuition. If your friends and family love you, they'll be there to support you. And even if this relationship doesn't work out, they're still going to be there in the end. Okay, and if they're not, well then I guess they're not your real friends, right? So, seek support from religion or spiritual institutions. So, I feel like this is talking about maybe a spiritual path of some sort. Like, go within, ask the universe for some assistance. Get some wise advice from somebody that you respect. Okay, and then with that card, we get the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is the person that conceals his emotions, okay? And he doesn't make small talk, and this is about having natural leadership abilities, okay? So, again, this borders on listening to your intuition, highly ethical, speaks with authority, he has good insight and common sense. So, this could almost be like, I feel like this could be a boss, or maybe this relationship doesn't pan out. But this is talking about, this guy has some high moral standards, though. So, this is a man over 40. This could almost be like a friend of yours or a father figure, I feel like. So, this guy is abrupt and judgmental, but he's going to be very honest with you, right? He's not going to sugarcoat anything. He's not going to lie. So I feel like maybe this is that advice. They're asking you to go to a spiritual advisor or something like that for some advice. And so I feel like this is the guy they're talking about. So if you know somebody like that, like somebody older, wiser, or it doesn't even have to be older, but his persona could, or his energy could be older, like an old soul, if that makes sense. This person's gonna be honest with you, okay? And then with that, you get the wish card, okay? And this is talking about your deepest desires granted. So your goals and your dreams are achieved, right? So you bounce your ideas off of this guy or a woman, what have you, and you're going to reap the rewards. This guy's going to give you some good sound advice, and your goals and your dreams are going to be realized. So the second week in May is looking good, and you also got the Magician's card, and even though there can be some hidden secrets here, this is talking about business. So I feel like this last week in May is probably talking about a job. So if you've applied to a job, you know that this job is coming for you. This new boss of yours is going to be a little bit like the King of Swords, I feel like. And you're going to have to adhere to his rules, the way he wants to run his company, okay? I feel like this is the wish card, so you're going to get this new job. However, just remember that it's like a trickster energy a little bit, and so just be flexible and creative, and this will overcome any problems. Take charge and action. This is the card of personal power, so this is basically saying this guy might be harsh, but you have the power in you to succeed at what your goal is, because you get the wish card right before it. So with the Magician and the wish card, I see the second week in May you are getting some wishes fulfilled. And so that is what we have for today. And I usually end my readings with the Rebel deck. If you've been watching any of my readings, you know that I really like this Rebel deck. This is the Oracle with attitude. And so, disclaimer, these cards have profanity and harsh language. So, if you do not like profanity, click off now. And if you're sensitive and you can't handle harsh messages, you probably shouldn't be watching me anyway. And if you're a child, please click off now. Thank you. Because if you're not 18, you shouldn't even be watching tarot card readings. And so the message we get, let's see what we get for a message. We get, stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. So, the universe is asking us, through this message, to have positive thoughts. Okay? And positive things will happen, so no one likes whining. Stop complaining. That makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. So, hopefully that message wasn't too harsh for you guys. Just get up and do it. That's the answer we get today. So, I hope everyone has a wonderful night, and namaste.